All right, welcome everybody around the world. Just wanted to let all my subscribers and anybody else who happens to find this video, let you all know that I am gonna finish putting together this book that I've been working on that talks about all my great earth-changing biblical discoveries to do with the end of days, the 7 scriptural pillars of proof for 2023. I know it's a bit late to do this. So I have had another book where I talked about basically one of those pillars of proof. I've had that book out for about 3 years. I've had my YouTube channels for 6 years talking about it. And even though we're a few months into and pretty much nearing halfway into 2023, I still think it's worth me doing it. You know, every single day, pretty much, I go out there on the internet and I scour the internet looking for anybody else who might have clued into it and the prophecies of Daniel and all that and the other things in 2023. And there, like I've always said, every time I look, I just did it earlier, there's only a few people in the planet who are talking about it. There's only a few people who figured it out. There's even just a few people who figured out Daniel 12 and the Dome of the Rock and all of that. But nobody else has talked about it. And it goes beyond just the Daniel 12 prophecy, right? That's what a few other people have found. But I went out of my way because I had faith in that in the 2023 revelation. I had faith in that. I went out to prove it, and I found further pillars of scriptural proof, right? So in total now there's 7. All of them except for Daniel 12 are unique. They're my own. So Daniel 12, I discovered it myself, but other people have discovered it likewise, right? But there's 6 other pillars, unique discoveries, old scripture that I have found, and nobody else has found it. So what I have to do, it's my duty to myself and to God, is I have to get this book published, put it out there for the world to see, because it's never too late. Even if, people get the book and hear about it a week, let's just say hypothetically a week before the end of days arrives, it's still a great help. So it doesn't really matter, and it's never really too late, so to speak. So I should really go out there. I was just delaying it, right? Because I thought, it's 2023 now. Not enough people seem to be interested on YouTube about 2023. There's not enough talk about it. I just figured, what's the point? But I think it is important to do it. Another reason that I want to do it is because there's a few people out there on YouTube that have obviously watched my videos, because my videos were the only ones that talked about this. And I've been talking about it for 6 years. There's other people who've obviously heard my videos and have copied my information. Now, I don't think any of them are going far out of their way to be malicious and like taking my information, my hard work and discoveries for themselves. And to be honest, the few other people who are talking about it are going about it in totally wrong ways, like scripturally. So they don't have the sound scriptural arguments like I do. They're taking like backdoor methods to get to 2023. But I have found 1 or 2 people out there who appear to be just like parroting the things in my discoveries. But luckily just with Daniel 12. So to help put a stop to that, what I want, and those people, of course, getting thousands of views, whereas my 2023 videos now are getting like 100 views. So that's not fair, and I'm not standing for it. So what I will be doing, another one of the reasons, for publishing this book finally, is to have it all out there, and it's all going to be in print. It's all going to be legally copyrighted. You know what I mean? So if necessary, I could probably do it now anyways, but I could take legal action against anybody trying to profit off of, my hard work and everything. So it's very frustrating to see these other people just parrot what I've said. They haven't sat down and done the hard work. I did the hard work. It took me 15 years to crack Daniel's prophecy. Okay? 15 years. And many times I almost gave up. It was a lot of hard work. And that's just one of the 7 pillars. These other discoveries that I made, I guarantee you, nobody else on the planet's even thought of it to do it. God has led me to make these discoveries. They're all proven. They're all scripture. It's 100% provable. There's no argument. There's no far-fetchedness to it. It really is the case. So the book will be published on Amazon like my other book, The Systematic Theology, that I wrote. And both books the Systematic Theology is already out now. You can go get that. But this book for 2023 Should be out soon. One of the other reasons, I'll mention this too, right? This is gonna be a problem I'm gonna have is the books have to have a certain size limit. Like they can't be too small, or they won't publish it. And my concern is I don't want to just fill up a book, to a minimum page count with jargon just to make the book passable size. Like there's only so much to say about the 7 pillars of scriptural proof. You know what I mean? I anticipate the book would probably ideally be less than 20 pages, but I don't think they would even publish a book that small. But I also don't want to sit here and fill a book with dozens of pages of jargon, just filler. I don't want to do that. So and if I put diagrams in the book, basically every diagram that I'm to put in a book takes away from any profit, any possible profit. And book profits are tiny to start with, right? So if you put lots of illustrations in your book or you print it in color and fancy paper, you pretty much kiss away any hopes of making even pennies off of each book. It just wouldn't happen. So I mean, ideally what I would like is a nice, beautifully, high quality, full color, lots of diagrams, small, concise little guidebook. That's what I would like. And even if it's small, like if it's that quality, that gold that you're looking for, I would pay money for that at a bookstore. Like if I went into a bookstore and somebody like me had done this and I saw that, I would pay $50 for it. I'm just telling you now, like I would, because I know the value that's in it and the hard work that went into it. And I would know that it being small and all that doesn't take away from the value and the importance. You know what I mean? But in the real world, that's not practical, and I can't do that. So that's one of my final challenges, is making this book of a considerable size so that it can be sellable. That's the problem. Without putting in diagrams and color pictures and all sorts. So anyways, folks, just wanted to announce it. It should hopefully, if I work hard and finish it off soon and all the publishing stuff gets done, maybe within a month or 2 months. I'll just be realistic. I mean, I could work hard and get it done in a couple weeks, but I'm just going to be realistic and say maybe a couple months. So maybe by the middle of the year, like maybe July time or something, perhaps, or the end of July, the book will be out there and people can get it. It'll be international global shipping like is with my current book. So there you go, folks. Anyways, everybody take care. And I'm happy because today I got my payment, my first payment for my systematic theology book. So I'm having my own little personal celebration there. That's pretty cool. I waited a long time for it. And it's a very, very, very tiny, humble amount. But I'm proud of myself that I did work hard and I earned that rightfully and fairly, even though it is a very small amount. I mean, pitifully small. But anyways, take care, folks. God bless you all. And when my book is ready and published, I'll let everybody know. And I would urge everybody to go get that book and help spread the information. So anyways, take care.